Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another declutter. I'm hoping this is the last one. I did all of my eyeshadows, singles, palettes, lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, foundations, concealer, blushes and everything. And I'm left with a bit of a tower of miscellaneous products. Also making a mess. There's eye bases, glitters, what is there? Lots of brow products and eyeliners, liquid eyeliners and pencil eyeliners. And I thought of just putting it all in one. If you want to just, hang out, put it in the background, you can check out this declutter. And yeah, as always, this is just me trying to downsize my collection. I love color, so it's very hard for me to get rid of stuff because I want one of each color. And to be honest, I also use it. Maybe not a lot, maybe not on a daily basis, but I do use a lot of my colorful products for Instagram looks, for the challenges I do, which is part of why I love makeup, is just playing with it and playing with color. And yeah, it makes me feel good. And anyways, I paid for all these products already, so I don't see why throw them away if I can still get some use of it, even if it's not daily. So that said, yeah, I'm gonna flip you around, zoom into my desk and go through everything miscellaneous that is left to declutter in my collection. Okay, here we go. Let's start out with this little unit. I have here my ColourPop single eyeshadows. I decluttered a ton of them and I only have 6 of them left. You can see them here. This beautiful blue called Coconut, Moonwalk, which is new, never touched, Birthday Cake. This is Empire, a green. This beautiful pinky rose gold, which is Muse, and this glittery copper, which is Lightning Bug. They all look fine, and I think I've used Lightning Bug recently. Let me check. Yeah, and they all seem to work great. Oh, maybe not so much. Oh yeah, the glitter shows up. This is quite a glittery topper, and I really should just use them more, but they're all good and they're all staying. Here I also have my Neve Cosmetics Ticket Loose Glitter, which is beautiful copper glitter. My Neve Cosmetics Fondente Loose Eyeshadow, which is a burgundy matte. You cannot press these matte eyeshadows, but this is one of my favorite shades of burgundy to wear on the eyes. I haven't worn it in a while, but this is also a sample size. I will keep this because if I want it, I just love it. I have 2, I think, Reflects from TKB Trading. I think this is Reflect Gold and this is Reflect Copper. I haven't used these, to be honest, in a very long time, and they're really loose. As you can see, it's just really loose glitters. I'm wondering whether I should keep these. Maybe I should use them for my nails. That would be probably better than for my eyes. They're very loose and difficult to use, but I'm definitely not gonna get rid of them. There's nothing, I'm not gonna throw them away. On the underneath side, I have my 3 multi-chromes from Tamitamuka, and you can see them here. I also have the one that I tried to press. Do not press your multi-chromes, guys. If they're not pressed to start with, do not press them. This made just a mushy mess, and it barely transfers on the eyes or on the skin anymore. And yeah, that was a pity. And that was this one right here that is now empty. That's called Ignition. Unfortunately, that is lost, but then again, it happens. It was something I was willing to try, and I have still 3 that are good and that I use. I also have my new Voodoo foiled pigment from Makeup Geek in here, and Origami Jelly Match eyeshadow from ColourPop. This is the most gorgeous yellow ever, and this formula is fantastic. I would buy more, if not that I know that I don't use them as much. But I have a tutorial with this, which I will link now in the cart, and this works so well, and it's actually quite similar to the color of my nails right now, but a very shiny yellow, gorgeous formula. So from here, we're not getting rid of anything. I knew that, and that was fine. This also lives on my desk, and I just knew that nothing was gonna go from there. From these big piles, let's start here. I have my Pixie glitter eyeshadows, and I really love these. They're really, really good, and I haven't used them. I really need to use them more, especially this white I've used in a few looks, and it's, oh my god, the glitter is gorgeous. It's really beautiful, and it reflects a ton of different colors. Then I have this one is called Passion Light, which is more of a copper shade and has a lot more of a base color. But these are just so good, so I'm not gonna get rid of them. This is Bare Brilliance, and I should definitely use them more, but I don't, because I don't wear glitter that often. I don't know. This is Sunray, which is more of the gold. What I'm a bit sad of is that all of these have a cool toned glitter in it, and the same with at least the first round of Stila ones that they made. I think now they're kind of changing that, but you see that every single one of these has a cool toned glitter in it, except for this copper one. So even the gold has a bit of I don't know, lighter, cooler toned glitters in it, which is, I find a pity. Because we're here and we're swatching them, these are my 3 Stila. These are 3 minis that were in a set years ago. I've used recently some for looks on my Instagram. This one here was for my work party. I used it on my lid, and it's, oh my god, it's so gorgeous. It's called Diamond Dust, and it has like green, purple glitters on a base of silvery ones, and it's stunning. You can see how also it is so much more shiny than the Pixie ones. And then I have Kitten Karma, which is also a beautiful, more, I don't know, a rose gold one right there. And they're kind of drying out, so I should really use them all. And this is then Smoky Storm, which is the darker. Still all very cool toned, as you can see. And that is a little bit why I don't use them as much. Okay, now that I'm looking at them, I want to get rid of the Pixie one, this one here, the Passion Light, the copper. Because looking at it, I have eyeshadows that I would use before I used this one, so I will not keep it. The rest I will keep and hopefully try to use more of. From now on, if you see glitter on my hand, you know what it's from. Continuing in here, I have Groundwork and Painterly from MAC. I think I'm gonna get rid of Painterly. I haven't used it ever, and as a base I prefer other eyeshadow primers, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. Groundwork instead I like because I can use it by itself, and I bought it used. Or I got it used from a friend, I think, and I'm just going to use it and keep using it. I like this color for very quick summer, no makeup looks, just to contour my eye. I really like this, but I'm gonna get rid of Painterly. As you have seen, like, it's almost new. I barely touched it, and it should be used by someone else. Nabla Cosmetics, I have these 3 only left. Is it possible? I thought I had way more, but it doesn't look like it. So I have these 3 cream eyeshadows left. I have Bakery, which is the mid-tone brown that I use the most, which is actually maybe similar to Groundwork. Not really, Groundwork is a bit warmer. But these 2 I use interchangeably when I want a cream eyeshadow. They kind of crease on me if I don't set them with a powder though, especially the Nabla ones. This one here is Supreme, and it's a beautiful shimmery red, and I want to keep it, but I never use it, so I'm just gonna keep it because I think it's being discontinued and it's gorgeous. But yeah, I don't use it much. And Caffeine instead I use as a base for darker smoky eyes, because you need kind of a darker base for the colors to look really full. So I use this for it. They all have a place in my collection except for Supreme, I think, because I literally never use this. I think I only swatched it or so, or used it a few times, 1 or 2 times. because it's a beautiful base, but it's shimmery, and therefore I could use a matte base at the same level and then have the same thing. Anyways, keeping those just because I like them. Then I have from NYX, this is the Vivid Brights base, and this one dried out on me so badly. It still is. You see, I had to take chunks out from it and to use it for a look. I love this color, and I'm hoping to still get some use of it using Duraline, because I love the color and I use it both on my brows and as a base for eyeshadow, and it's the only thing I have in this color. Unfortunately, when I need cream, I don't use it very often, but I want to have color options, and this was inexpensive and I hope to be able to revive it. From England, I have two liners, the 77 Black, which is super old, very much used and abused with Duraline, but I don't do wing liner very often, but if I do, it's either with this or with the Stila liner, so I'm keeping this one, absolutely. And then I recently bought the white, and it still has its plastic on it, because I used it once, and it didn't do what I wanted it to do. I was so upset. Very, very expensive liner that I will not use, so I will get rid of this one and try to sell it, to be honest, because it's new. More gel liners. These three are from Colourpop, and I have the white here, which is just as disappointing as the Inglot one, and I have this beautiful teal, which is called Fast Lane. You can maybe see the color better in the lid. Definitely keeping this one. I use it in my brows and as a base. And then I have No Shame, which is a dark purple, but I can get rid of this one, definitely. And I will, I think I'll also get rid of the Exit of the white one, because I honestly used it once for an Instagram look, or a few times for Instagram looks, and it just doesn't work that well. Talking about white bases, I just went into my drawer and found the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in 00 Fair. This is a white concealer. I also have the white base from NYX, which I am going to get rid of because it doesn't really do anything for me. And then I have the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in Drug Lord, which I bought to do liner. I haven't yet tried it as a liner though. So these two are my bases. I use the Colourpop one often for cut creases, and I wanted to use the Jeffree Star as a liner, so I'm gonna keep this one. And this one goes back into my other drawer, but I'm gonna keep the Jeffree Star for the liner. Then here I have a Kat Von D Lemmy Green Brow Pot, and to be honest, this was a gift, and it was a great gift. I've used it quite a few times. I like it when I do green eyebrows. It's not very often, but you've seen me do teal looks or green looks, and this was usually, this and Fast Lane together is what I use on my brows. Then here I have two very old lip composites from, I don't even remember the name of the brand. I just know that the brand wasn't really great. I worked with them a little bit doing mixing videos on Instagram a few years ago, and these were the things that they would send me. And this is a jelly gloss for your lips with red glitter, and it's beautiful. And when I want to do more editorial lips, these are the ones that I use. And this one here instead is a metallic gold. I like them, and these are the only two I kept from that whole bag that I had, and I'm just keeping them. Ooh, I was about to forget, back here we have more stuff. This is MAC Blue Brown. I have pressed this and I don't need this anymore, so I'm gonna see if someone wants it. It's a mini version and I have pressed it, so there's at least there's more than half left, because yeah, there's just a lot. So I think I'm gonna see if someone wants it. And then here I have glitters from NYX. I have number 4, number 7. Oh, they have names. Number 7 and Ice. This one here is Copper. And this one here is number 3, Teal. Definitely keeping these. They're very pretty glitters, and when I need them, I have them. These are the only survivors of my glitter declutter that I did, I think, last year. I sent all of my glitters out to a friend who lost them in her move, and very happy about that because at least they are used. Another box. Next one up is more liquid eyeshadows, and these are the Supernovas from Colourpop. There we go. These are beautiful, and I have quite a few of them. I have Hard to Impress, which is a copper. Definitely, I prefer this one to the Pixie one that I just decluttered, so keeping it. Then I have the shade Bellini from the Zoella collaboration. She made 2 rose golds. This is the metallic one, and it's beautiful, very, very foiled, very, very gorgeous. And then this one here is the glitter, which is called OG. And actually, to be honest, I don't need both. I thought the metallic was much more metallic than the glitter, but I do prefer to have glitter when I wear liquid eyeshadow. So I'm gonna declutter this one and keep the glitter one. Then I have Walk of Fame, which was one of the first ones I believe they released, and it also has glitter. It's a beautiful, yeah, also rose gold, but it's a little bit warmer of a shade, more, yeah, warm. I have this gold called Astrology from a collaboration with Kathleen Lights. It's actually drying out a little bit, and it's a beautiful, like, green gold. It's not the same as origami or anything I have, and it's metallic, no glitter in here. And then Lucky Penny, which is one of their duochromes, also like the most gorgeous. Look at how shiny blue it is, but almost transparent. Otherwise, I've used these quite a bit. And then the last one is the teal, which is called Mothership. I should really pull this one out and use it more. This is a beautiful dark teal with glitter. There you go. So the rest stays, getting rid of only one of them. Back here I have my eye crayons, and these are from Kiko. I have number 37, which is a red. I wonder if these are still good. I don't know, actually. I haven't used these in a long time. They were my favorite because they last really well. This is a beautiful brown. I'm definitely keeping the brown. Yeah, they're getting a bit dry. And that was number 4. And then I also have number 5, which is a more cool toned glittery one. I think I can get rid of this one and probably of the red as well. And then finally I have the Burberry black one that was gifted to me by a friend, and it's the most creamy, beautiful black base for eyeshadows or yeah, smoky eyes. Definitely great one to have. Very happy I have it, and very grateful that my friend gifted it to me. On this side I have my liquid liners, and if you know me, I don't use liquid liners at all, only for more editorial and yeah, just Instagram looks, let's say. Maybe the light now is better. I have a beautiful green from Neve Cosmetics. This is called Papyrus. These are not great eyeliners, I have to say. I don't like the formula. I don't like the applicator. The formula is quite thick, but it's the only one I have that I have all of these colors, and they were gifted to me by a friend. So I'm gonna keep at least the more interesting colors. This is a blue called TBs from the same line. And what I usually do is I apply them with a different brush. So I take them out with the applicator and apply them with a different brush. This dark brown is called Nefertiti. It's a bit of like a reddy brown. It's not particularly unique, but I don't have anything like it in my collection. I have this mustard that is called, I don't know, Assam. And you've seen these used either as eyeliners or freckles. This cream one, which is Heliopolis. I remember using this on a gingerbread man challenge last year. And this is a nice cream. The formula isn't great, that for sure. Like, I wouldn't go and say go buy it. This is Hatseput, a more red terracotta shade. I wouldn't say go buy it, but I have them and I use them occasionally, and I like to have these things in my collection. And these are all quite old Kiko liners. Oh, except for this one. This one here is Klimt by Nabla. This is one of the most beautiful things they ever released. It's a duochrome gold. Oh my god, can you see? It's a brush applicator. It's the most glittery, gorgeous metallic thing ever. This will never leave my collection, and I think it was limited edition and you cannot get it anymore. For golds, I also have this Kiko Tropical. I think this was like 2015, very old, but oh yeah, and also very thick now. I might need to get rid of that now. Yeah, I think this doesn't work anymore. So this is gonna go in the trash. From the same line, I also have the blue, which, no, this is much better. This can stay. You see how gorgeous that is? Like, if I need it, it's great that I have it. And then I have a glittery or metallic brown, and this also still works well. I think only the gold went bad. The rest all seems fine. However, I don't think I need a metallic brown liner now that I look at it, so I think I'm gonna get rid of that one too. The other Kiko are these ones. I had already decluttered these quite a while ago, but these have stayed from that declutter. I had way more. This is a glittery white. Oh yeah, definitely keeping that. It's gorgeous. These things are like never ending. They never die. The famous 107, which is the blue one. And this also I've used multiple times, and it's such a good eyeliner. One of my favorite colorful eyeliners I've ever had. This purple 109, which has also a ton of glitter. Beautiful, definitely, and unique. And this gold 101. The gold I really wanted, yeah, something impactful. And I don't remember. This is a glitter. This is a glitter liner. Yeah, now I remember. I had a NYX one that was giving me issues with my eyes, and this one here, I don't know if you can see, it's just a transparent base with the glitter, gold glitter. I think I'm gonna keep it. And then finally, I have Ilamasca. This is called Havoc. I searched for this, I got it on sale, and this is the most beautiful burgundy liner ever. Oh, it looks like it needs a shake, but you can see the color there. It's beautiful. It does look quite a bit more liquidy than I remember it to be. I'll check how it dries, and otherwise I'll have to throw it out. And you can see also here from how these matte Neve Cosmetics dried, how crackly and not so pretty they are compared to proper nice liners. But these have weird colors that I still use. So, and finally, my only black liner, liquid liner, is the Stila Stay All Day waterproof liquid eyeliner, and this one here is the only one I ever use. I also have a mini of it somewhere. Oh no, this one's dry. Oh goodness, I've been using the mini lately, but this one is done. If you know how to revive it, let me know, otherwise I'll have to throw it out. I'll put it upside down to start with and then see. Let me know in the comments down below if you have a way to revive that liner. I would really like to know. Another box done, and quite a few items last, and then finally this last big one. Here I have my brows and my spares. So I have a Lash Sensational mascara, which can probably get out of this bag. It's new. Definitely, this is my favorite mascara. It's definitely staying. I have the X-Lash mascara that it's an optical black mascara with vitamin E. I received it in PR to try together with their lash serum, which I just started now. And I want to try the mascara as well, so I'm gonna keep it in its box for a later thing. I have a spare ticket, which I don't need to, so this is gonna go. I have a spare KT gloss from Colourpop. This is completely new, never used, and KT here is my other one. You can see it's half empty. I love this gloss with a passion. It's a very beautiful glittery champagne gloss. So I don't think I need a spare though, but I will never be able to get this again because it was a limited edition to Hello Kitty, so I'm keeping this just in case, just to keep my brain happy. Back here I also have an Elizabeth Arden Advanced Eye Fix Primer. This was a gift from a friend, and I'm keeping it for when I finish my Milani one and I need another eye primer. Looks like this. Curious to try it. Definitely a good spare to have. I have a mini MAC Ultra in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash Mascara. Got it as a sample. I'm gonna keep it and use it. A sample of the Caution Mascara and 2 spare Makeup Geek eyeshadows. One is Cherry Cola and one is Beaches and Cream. And I'm gonna keep both of these because Cherry Cola is one of my favorites and I feel like mine is getting too old. And Beaches and Cream has a hole, and I am planning on finishing it so that I have this one as a backup. From the brow side, some fails. This is the Kiko Eyebrow Market No Transfer Natural Tattoo. It's horrible. It's the worst waste of money from my part ever. I'm gonna toss it away. I have my backup of my Anastasia Dip Brow Gel. This is staying. I have the Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. I've used this during my favorite drugstore tutorial, and I'll link that up in the cards if you want to see, but this one is just the wrong color for me, so I am going to pass this along. I used it only that time. I have samples of Dip Brow pomades in 4 different colors. I'm gonna keep those mainly because it's handy, I think, once I finish my brow pot to go through this and be able to use these. So I'm gonna keep this one. I have 2 open brow mascaras, and this is the Neve Cosmetics Roma Brown, what is it? What is the name of the product? Brow Model. And this is actually quite cool because it has fibers and it does quite a good job. I'm gonna keep this and try to finish it eventually. And then I have my clear brow gel from Anastasia. This is a mini. Definitely keeping that one because I only have otherwise colorful brow gels, and having a clear one is helpful. Then I have a bunch of new Benefit brow products, and these were gifted to me by a friend who had extras, and I don't know what to do with it. Because, so for example, Cabral, I think Cabral is it's the how do you call it? The pomade, and I'm gonna pass this one along because I know that I'm never gonna get to use it because pomades last so long, and I already haven't finished that. So that is number 3. It's new. I'll put it on sale on my Instagram, and you can purchase it there or on my Depop. The link will be in the description box below because this is new. Then I have the Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 3.5. I didn't even open these to see if the color is right for me. This is terrible. There we go. This is new. Oh, and the pencil is on this side, and the color looks extremely cool tone, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this one too. Unfortunately, my friend has more lighter hair than me, and I have quite warm colors, so I'm gonna put this one for sale as well. This one here is the 24-hour brow setter. It's an invisible shaping and setting gel for brows. Oh, this could be interesting because I have my Anastasia one, but then after that is finished, I don't have anything. This is what it looks like. It's beautiful packaging, and this is the brow gel. I'm gonna keep this one to use because I like to have a backup of at least one backup of the products that I want to use. Then I have 2 of the Brow Contour Pros. I have light brown and medium brown. Difficult. Very difficult. I think I'm gonna pass them along. I've had them now for a while. I haven't used them, and these are the ones, the multi-click ones. Maybe I can open one for you. The multi-click ones, like this, that has 2 dark colors and 2 light colors, like the 90s pens. I love the idea of it. But I think I'm gonna pass them along as well because I don't know, I have too many brow products and I know what I love, so I'm just gonna pass these along. Ooh, there. Then I have still a mini gimme brow in the shade 3. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about this. This was a gift with purchase, and the color, I don't know. I think I'm gonna pass this one along as well. The color doesn't seem right for me, and I already know that I love my dip brow gel, so I'm not gonna keep this one. Finally, I have dark brown Colourpop Brow Boss. This is one of my favorite brow pencils ever, together with my micro brow pencil by NYX, which is another one of my favorite ones. These are colors that I think, yeah, these are colors that suit me, that I purchased myself, and I'm gonna keep them. And finally, the Deep Brow Pomade in Chocolate by Anastasia, which I was using in conjunction with the Nabla one, and probably will go in my project pan once the Nabla one is finished. So actually that drawer emptied quite nicely, and here we have all that left by then, all of the benefit stuff, some old liners and some newer liners that I'm gonna put on my Depop or on my Instagram stories to see, except for stuff that is gonna, all of this is gonna go in the trash probably. Yeah, this and this as well. And we can move on to the eyeliner pencils. Okay, here are all of my pencil eyeliners. You can see that I definitely do prefer these to liquid eyeliners, and I use this on a regular basis. I love my color, but I know that I have doubles, and I think I'm gonna try to get through them and find what works and what can go. Okay, first things first, I have two blacks. One is this Nabla and one is this Wycon. I'm gonna try to finish the Nabla one this year as part of my project pan because it's drying out, and then I'm gonna keep the Wycon as the next one up, but this is gonna definitely stay and go in my project pan. Then I have browns, 1, 2, 3. This one is a brown. I think that's all the browns that I have. This one here is a spare. This is the Sephora Crayon 12 Hours in 13 Tiramisu, and I'm gonna keep it as a backup. Then I have the one that I use on a daily basis, which is this Kiko Free Soul eyeliner. Beautiful dark neutral brown, my favorite thing. I have the Alchemilla 02 Eco Bio Cosmetic liner, and this is a very hard pencil. So yeah, I don't know, it's actually quite warmer than the other one. I always thought this was a cooler toned brown, but it's very hard to apply. It's not my favorite formula, so I'm gonna pass this one along. And then I have the NYX Faux Black and Burnt Sienna, which is, you know, one of my favorites. It's a bit of a warmer brown, and this is also probably gonna go into my project pan next year because I wanna finish it before it dries out. From that line, I also have these three. Oxblood, which is the more reddy one, beautiful red liner, keeping that one. This one here, which is called Black Olive, which is on the chopping board because I have a lot of olives. And this one here, which is Onyx, barely used, which is more of a dark gray. But I love the formula of these, so these are on the chopping block, but on the positive side of them. Let's put it that way. Let me find the rest of the greens. Here they are. Let me look at the olives first so I can compare. This one here is Night by Neve Cosmetics. It's a bit warmer and a bit more olive than the other one, and I like this formula. And this one here is Dagger, which is absolutely gorgeous green. If I look at these, I think the NYX one I will not really use because I love using my Neve ones. So I'm gonna declutter Black Olive and continue. This one here is very old, and I think I'm gonna just throw away. It's just very old. It's from Bourjois, and it had the two side, one green and one gold. This gold is absolutely beautiful. The green is quite dry, but this I'm gonna throw away. It's just too old. Then from Essence, I have a gel glitter or metallic liner. Definitely like that, and I use it occasionally for looks. I have from Colourpop Teaspoon, which is a grass green look. liner. I definitely use that one. And I also have Fast Lane in the pencil form, beautiful teal. Keeping it. Then I have the NYX eye and brow pencil in Emerald City, which is also a green. It's actually quite similar to Fast Lane, but a little bit more green. I know that this was quite a recent purchase actually. I don't know why I bought it if I have so many teals. This is a maybe. Let me see the other teals that I have, which is I think this one only. This is the Kiko Free Soul Liner in 04, which is a teal that I really love. Definitely love this over the NYX, so the NYX will go. Another Kiko one, this is the from the permanent line, and this is then a metallic teal. Love this one, use it a ton. Should make sure it doesn't dry out, but I use it a ton, and it's more on the blue side. On the blue side, I also have Isla by Neve, which is a dark blue, beautiful color, and also this Kiko one from a limited edition, which is a similar dark blue. But this formula is absolutely fantastic, and there's a ton in here as well. I have a hard time letting go of these limited edition Kiko ones because I know how good they are, and I think I'm gonna keep it. And at this point, maybe I should get rid of Isla, but it's, I don't know, it's a gift and it's new and I'm keeping it. More blues. This is the famous Rimmel Scandalize that was famous a long time ago, but I still use it in combination with the liquid liner that we saw earlier, and definitely keeping that one. It's the only one of that color. Then I have this Kiko limited edition Skinny Fit liner in this light blue, which still works amazing. I thought I also had more crazy light blues. Oh yeah, this one here, this Inglot one, which is also really nice. Do I need them both? Probably not. I don't know. The Inglot one is really difficult to find because it has this all black thing. I think I like the color of this one better, but I don't think I'm ready to, or am I? Yes, I'm gonna declutter the Inglot one and keep the, what is it called? The Kiko one. I found one more metallic teal, and this is from Catrice. This is Dancing Green of their gel, metallic gels ones, and they are some of the most beautiful gel liners I've ever tried. Absolutely gorgeous formula. From the mint side, I have Makeup Geek Mint, which I really like using. Very good liner, very creamy. Definitely keeping that one. And then I have this one here from the same Kiko as the before, which I think is a little bit of less mint and a bit more green, but I don't think I'm gonna keep it because if I need a mint, I'll use the other one instead. We're narrowing it down, guys. Going lighter, this is the Faux White in Honeydew from NYX. Ooh, I've used it quite a bit. Let me sharpen it better. This is kind of a very light green white. I like these Faux Whites for the same reason I like the Faux Blacks, is all the different undertones. Definitely keeping that one. I have a neon green liner from Colourpop that I just purchased this year. Beautiful, keeping that one. Same with the neon yellow, which is this guy right here. Also using this quite a bit in summer for looks. And the neon pink, beautiful shade. I think I have a pink also from, oh yeah, this one. Oh, look at me, catching it at the first try. This is from Inglot. It's not as pretty, I'm getting rid of that one. There should be another one from Inglot, but maybe I already decluttered that one. I remember buying 3, but I think I decluttered it earlier. I found another blue. This is DTLA from Colourpop, which is a very dark blue, but I think I'm gonna get rid of it because I already have the other ones that I kept. Another brown, this is a metallic brown instead. This is from Essence, beautiful. Don't use it very often, but it's a beautiful metallic brown. And I think it's quite similar maybe to Colourpop Get Paid, even though this seems more of a rose gold. Yeah, indeed, it's a more coppery rose gold and a lighter shade. So keeping them both. I have a gold from Colourpop. This is the shade Dirty Talk, right here. Beautiful. And these that are white are all from the old line, whereas these that are fully colored are from the new line. and it's the same component but different execution, let's say. And this one still works great. Another gold I have here is Neve Cosmetics Sword, and they're very, very similar. I think Sword is a little bit warmer. I think I'm gonna pass this one along. More Neve Cosmetics, I have this one here which is called Illusion, which is a light peach. I like it. It's quite an interesting shade. I'm gonna keep it. Then I have nudes from Kiko, this limited edition that was really amazing. This is pretty much my skin tone but a little bit brighter. It's really, really good. I love this formulation. And I also have the Magic Pencil by Nabla, which is also a nude, a little bit pinkier and maybe a little bit more brightening, but I want to use them, keep them all, because they all have different undertones and I like them. Maybe go into the whites. I have two whites. I have this Puma by Neve Cosmetics right here, and then I have Exit by Colourpop, which is new because it came into the same set as the neon ones. And I'm keeping them both because sometimes you just need white eyeliner. I have some lilac. This is Neve Cosmetics Reversal, sorry, and it's this lilac right here. From Neve Cosmetics, I often get these as presents from when you make an order. And then I have the lilac from Colourpop, which is called Crybaby. And I think this one's a bit darker, yeah, definitely. You can see the difference. But it's good to remember that I wanted to purchase more of the full whites from NYX, but I have a lot of non-white shades that would work very well. Keeping those both. And silver, also from Colourpop. It's the only silver I have. It's a beautiful shade. Definitely keeping that one. Here I have another dark gray that I was saying I might compare to the NYX Faux Black one. This is Yves Rocher in the shade Girls Armoise? No, Gris Armoise. I can't read, I'm sorry. And this is a beautiful dark metallic, definitely different from everything else. So I'm definitely keeping both of those. Metallic purple from Maybelline. This was gifted to me by the company for testing. I actually quite liked it. It has a very creamy formula. Then a yellow from Colourpop that you've seen me use a ton. It's the shade Punch. Love it. Use it a lot. Definitely keeping it. We have some oranges. The neon orange from Colourpop right here, which is not that neon if you look at it. Can you see? Then I have the orange from Yves Rocher, which is a bit more of a, I don't know, truer orange, less coral. And then I have an orange from Kiko, and this is more a bright red rather than an orange. Actually, good to know. I'm keeping them all. I love the colors. It's nice to have one of each color, as I said. Then I got to my plums. For plums, I have Makeup Geek Plumeria, which I use a ton. It's a beautiful reddish shade. Then I have from that same Kiko limited edition collection, which was the, what was it called? I don't know, this was the color definition one. And this is a little bit more muted and more brown of a plum. Love that too. The formula is amazing. This one is from Sleek, the Oh La La liner in Raisin. And this is an eye and lip liner, but it's so dry. I think I'm gonna throw it away. It's a beautiful color, but it's really dry. And then finally I have Malibu from Sephora, which is a, why did I buy this color is a question. It's more of a mauvey, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it because, yeah. I'm really sad for the Oh La La liner, but I've literally had it for 5 or 6 years and it's really dry and difficult to use. So I'm gonna keep these. Overall, not too bad, but not too good either. These are the ones that I got rid of, and these are the ones that I'm keeping. But I am happier because I have less doubles and more unique colorings in here. So yeah, that was the end of this video and the end of my declutter. What you can expect is still a closure of this declutter series with my maybe pile and going through those products and deciding what to get rid of from them after I've used them now for quite a few months. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!